Hi everyone, welcome to Approved Detailing. Today our subject is this Land Rover Defender, and on the surface it looks nice, right? Actually, just 10 days ago this car had paint protection film done at a different place, and I'm going to show you why on the surface the PPF looks nice, but really how it should look up close and how a real professional high quality job and high quality material should look. So the guys are removing the PPF, as you can see, and I'm with Lean because this is her client, the owner of the Defender. So what did we see so far when you've been looking?
Hello, this PPF, it's not self-healing because here there is scratch. We try to remove by the heater. We can't remove, and also there is many parts they lost, like here this is front of the car. Here there is no PPF. Also for the body, before they didn't remove the scratch, full scratch, because we see this we removed before the fender, and we see here many scratches. Also, if you can come here,
There's a lot of big gaps.
the cutting. Here there is PPF, here there is no PPF. Also here the front of the car. Even if you check the PPF, like it's not clear.
Yeah, see this we said is what, 10 days old? It looks like some kind of plastic, and
Yeah.
if you guys can imagine at home what this kind of plastic smells like, it just smells a bit nasty. And I think one thing that we tend to forget, or at least I tend to mention sometimes with clients, I actually sometimes forget to speak about the self-healing fact of the film that we use, which is XPEL Ultimate Plus, by the way, or XPEL Stealth for the satin finish. Now, of course, we don't know what this PPF is here, but we do know that it's not self-healing, which is, I'm just so used to assuming something's self-healing, and this one is not. So, you're kind of, a client has been sold a high quality job, probably for a high price, but the reality is the quality is not there at all. And even as Lee mentioned, usually we'll put PPF wherever we can. So if we can put it even here, like the satin PPF to protect it, we will. It's even missing on some of the pillars, it's not here. So this is crazy to us, but the sad fact is this is totally normal in our industry for this level of quality of work. But of course, as it's a clear film, it's not always obvious until you start having it pointed out to you. So how about this side? Anything?
Yeah, there is many parts missing. Also, between the two doors, there is the plastic parts missing to fix PPF.
Yeah.
Also, the logo Land Rover.
So see them removing it here. Now, after all my years of using XPEL, I know that XPEL just does not look like that. I'm not saying that this client was sold XPEL before. There are some other films on the market which are okay on the surface. It's also down to installation, but this one, it just looks very plastic.
Here, if you see, we didn't remove the PPF until now. It's yellow.
Yeah.
Here, it's black.
And I think they've put some kind of windshield protection on, which granted is not always the prettiest looking because it's a thick material, but still, you can do better than this when it comes to installation. Should be, more square like the screen is. What did you say?
It's tint, not glass protection.
Then why is it on the outside though?
Yeah, they fix tint outside as a glass protection, but it's not a glass protection. It's tint.
Okay, so I presumed it's glass protection because it's on the outside, because window tint, it should not be on the outside, right?
Yes.
So usually with our clients, we have a window tint on the inside and a windshield protection on the outside, but Lean said this is tint. But either way, if you were going to put something on the screen, no matter what it is, it should be placed a lot nicer. You shouldn't see these weird cuts. Let's have a look around here. I think this is just dirt. This we spoke about earlier.
This part I said they missing to put PPF.
So you can tell that they've removed the badges and put them back on top. Yeah, this is the cut we mentioned earlier. And then if you can see in here, it's actually good that the car is dusty because you can see it better. Can you guys see that cut in there? So it's been cut as if it's pre-cut, except it's clearly been done manually because you can see the cut is so wonky. This is not nice.
Also see the spare cover, it's missing to fix PPF.
It's like for me, you either do PPF fully or you don't do it at all. So why someone or a company would be applying part PPF like this, so sporadic as well?
Also here, this part. Even it's a plastic part, we will fix PPF for all cars.
Yeah, of course. And if you come and look at this fuel cap, this is a bit funny to look at. See this? I hope that it shows up on camera. This is just not nice. It could be way better, right? Ah, it's locked. I can't open it. You can also see there's pieces hanging down here. So the car maybe hasn't had its checkup yet, which means after 1 month, usually most shops will say after a couple of weeks or a month. Hopefully you can hear me over that. Anyway, usually there's a checkup because it's normal to have a little bit of peeling. But where you can see this cut down here, even if it's normal to peel, you can see that this cut is just completely wonky. So I do not know what's happened here and how it's got to be cut like this.
If you check now, they are removing it new, but see, it's yellow and it's not clear.
See this? This is what we use here at Approved for checking the self-healing and showing clients the power of the film that we use. But today we're going to use this brush for a different reason, because we're going to scratch the bonnet of this PPF. As we say, we're removing it anyway, but we just want to prove our point. So I'm going to scratch and then Lean is going to see if she can steam off the scratch. What do you think? Let's go? Okay, come. So this doesn't look very nice and it doesn't sound very nice. Yeah, oops. Okay, can you try and self-heal? See if it fixes? Okay, now let's see. I can see the answer already. You see that?
Still. It's not a self-healing.
No, not self-healing at all. So that's, as we mentioned earlier, is a really common myth about PPF. But yeah, no problem. That's why you do your research and visit the place wherever you're intending to do paint protection film, because the fact is it is a clear film, so it's not always easy to tell if you're not well versed in our industry. So we really do urge you to check. So we're back with the Defender PPF. As mentioned, this one had PPF done on it before, but now we're replacing it because the PPF was not up to a good standard. And not only was it not up to a good standard, there was actually several pieces missing on the car as well. So when we did the removal, we found there to be no PPF on these parts and also no PPF on the silver parts on the front and the back of the car as well. To me, this is absolutely shocking. You should do full coverage as much as possible unless there's an actual reason why you can't put PPF on it. But in this case, we can. And as you can see around here, you're going to see the full map. So these are all the parts of the car. So as the guys go through, they're going to check that they've applied to all the pieces, because as you see, there's so many. And since it's a clear film, it can be a bit difficult. And then what you see the guys doing here is doing some pre-cut as well. So what part is this, Koya?
This part is the trunk.
The trunk, yeah. So the trunk is how many pieces? 2, 3? Okay, so because you have this large tire cover in the background, of course you can't do one piece and stretch it all around. So it's actually split. So as you can see, this is the first piece going on there, but you see it's absolutely pre-cut. You see a nice clean corner there. It goes down here. And then King's going to complete the other side. So as you can see, this piece has the door handle on it as well. So King will actually place this on now, and it even has a cut down the middle ready, so we can place it directly underneath without replacing or removing the handle. So watch it now, you can see it happen. See, he's literally just peeling it apart because our plotter already made the cut, so we can just peel it apart and slide it straight underneath with ease and also with absolute serenity. It's very relaxing to watch this if you're into our industry.
Hello guys, now we will show you how we install PPF on this vendor. And before we took video for the old PPF, it was really terrible. For this vendor, we done remove PPF and make full polish. We removed the glue before the scratch. At this part, it wasn't has PPF also. Now we fix pre-cut, and this part also, all plastic parts, we will fix pre-cut. We don't use any cutter. Also, if you can, here, just we fix also pre-cut. For this part also, we show you before it here, this pre-cut. The side mirror, also we will show you the small details. We fix PPF also on this part. It's full pre-cut, the vendor. We fix also, if you can show them here, this part also. Because outside maybe they will remove the handle, they will fix the PPF. No, here we have a pre-cut. We don't need to remove any part of the car, just we will fix. Also here, this part, plastic part, all polished done because it was many scratch on this part, the plastic part. Also here, this. The last things, you have to check our glass protection. There are no bubbles also. If you can check the cutting, it's old. They fixed maybe before 30 minutes. We have to put, just to save it on the glass. Check here the cutting, not like before. If you like the video, do share, comment, subscribe.